Hello everyone, welcome back to my channel. So, today is going to be my very first story time. So, today I'm going to be talking about, well, as you can see in the title of my video, I followed my best friend. Yeah, I'll explain that as we go along, but I know it's like a weird title, but like, you'll see once I get there. If you guys haven't already, please subscribe to my channel. It would mean so much to me. Like this video if you like it, and comment more ideas. It's a really beautiful day out there. It's really beautiful. It's like blue, it's finally warm. I'm like, wow, California. So let's get started with the story time. Okay, so just by the way, he's still my best friend to this day. Right now. So he knows I'm making this story. I could use his name. I asked him and it's all Gucci. Okay, so it all starts with him and I in 6th grade. So we went to this like other school in another city, and that's how we met in 6th grade. We had a class together, but we weren't really like close. We talked a few times, I'm pretty sure, and we like knew kind of like each other, but we weren't like close. We didn't really talk. We had different friend groups, so we didn't really see each other much, only in class. So yeah, but moving on to 7th grade. In 7th grade, I never saw him ever again. Like, I guess he moved or whatever. That's what I was like thinking in my head, my 6th, 7th grade mind. Like, oh, he moved. So I didn't really think of him much because I was going to the school. I guess he moved to another school. I don't know. Because I never saw him, never talked to him again. And then, yeah, and so I just went through my first semester of 7th grade just with my friend group, you know, all that stuff. And then my parents decided to move me to another school. And because, well, we moved to the city where I went, and where I ended up staying there for like forever, pretty much. Like, I graduated in that city. And I was actually like very upset. Like, I was very sad because I pretty much grew up in that school, like where I was going to. Like, I went to the elementary school there, I went to half of middle school there, and I was very sad because I was leaving my friends. I had like very good friends over there, and I still keep in contact with some of them to this day too, so that's nice. But yeah, in 2nd semester of 7th grade, around in January, when 2nd semester was like pretty much coming to an end, that's when I was gonna move to another school. And so we did the move. I said goodbye to my friends. It was very sad. I moved around my birthday, which sucks. But which was nice though, cause like they got me a happy birthday poster. Like, my friends, they made me a happy birthday poster, and they made me like a we will miss you poster, which is very nice. Like, I still have it too. But yeah. And so we ended up moving to another school, and I was the new girl. It was very new to me because I never moved ever to 7th grade, and so it was very different for me. That school was very different from like where I came from. Very different like ethnicity, very different like vibes or whatever. It was like very weird. But anyways, I went to that school, and then this is the part. This is the really weird part. I went to, I think it was in my first day of school or second day of school. I'm not sure, but I ended up going to my math class. I think it was math class. I forgot what the class was, but I ended up finding my class where I was supposed to go, and I was just standing around, you know, listening to my music on my phone, and then the kids were waiting around for the teacher to come in to open the door so we could go in. And then I ended up like looking up, I guess. And so I saw a boy that I knew I recognized. I was like, he looks very familiar. Like, he looks really familiar. Like, why? I've seen him before. And so, I guess he had like a side face or whatever, I guess. I'm trying to remember because this story is just like very funny to me and to him as well. I guess he turned around a little bit and I saw him. I was like, oh crap, I know him. I was like saying like, oh, he goes to this other school. He went to this other school, and he goes here now. Like, this is so weird. Like, I know him. That's so weird. And so I guess I ended up going up to him, and I think I'm trying to remember, but like yeah, I ended up going up to him, and I was like, hey, you go to this school? He was so weirded out to see me. He was like, what the heck? You go here? I was like, yeah, I go here now. And it was the weirdest thing. Because, mind you, we went to this other school. And then we both ended up moving. And we ended up in the same school again. And it's very weird. That's a very big coincidence. I don't know if I said that word right, but don't judge me. You know what I mean. Yeah, I ended up going up to him. I said, hi, do you remember me? And like, blah, blah, blah. Like, wow, we went to this school and I went this school. And then, this is where the title comes in. He was like, you followed me here. I'm like, boy, I didn't follow. I moved here too. I lived in Castro Valley for a while. Don't say I followed you here. What the heck? I was like going off. I was like, what the heck? I didn't follow you here. I didn't know you went here. Blah, blah, blah. He was like, you followed me here. You followed me, blah, blah, blah. And this is like around the time we were like starting to talk a little bit more in class or whatever. We started like getting like a little closer. And he ended up saying, you followed me here. And I'm like, I didn't follow you. I swear. Ask my parents. And so after that, me and him started to get like pretty close. And throughout like second semester of 7th grade. And then we used to where our school was, it was like on a hill, like a very big hill. So me and him usually like walked not home, but like to like a parking lot, like kind of near the school. We had to like go down the hill, and then we had to go like a couple like little hills, and then we went to this like parking lot with like where like some stuff are, and that's where my mom and his mom would pick us up. Me and him would walk home, not home, parking lot, and like pretty much every day, almost every day. And so one day we walked home, not home, I keep saying home. I walked, and him and I walked to the parking lot, and so that was like the first time I met his mom and he met my mom, because I guess they were there at the same time, and so, or my mom was there at the same time, and then his mom ended up coming, and so that's how I met his mom. He met my mom, and then the moms ended up meeting too. That's how it all went down. And then he ended up being like one of my really close friends. His mom and my mom were like pretty, like they ended up being friends, because they would always see each other, so they ended up being friends too. And then me and him hung out like a lot, like a lot. And then I got to the point where people started to assume that we were dating. It was very bad. It was so bad. Like, people were just saying like, oh, you guys are dating, this and that. I'm like, oh my god. Oh my goodness. No, we're not dating. We're just very close friends, okay? Like, can a boy and a girl hang out without assuming they're dating? Like, no. And so me and him came up with the plan to tell people, no, we're not dating, we're cousins. we told people we were cousins, and I don't know how we said we're related to each other. I think we said our moms were like cousins or sisters or whatever. I don't know. But yeah, we ended up saying that we were cousins, and people just believed us. Like, yeah, okay, they're cousins. We can't say they're dating. That's weird. That's ooh. But anyways, and we just went along with that. And then the saddest part came when he told me he was moving to another school again, and I was like, "You're really leaving me?" I was very sad. I was very, very sad because he was like one of my good friends. This was like a good friendship going on. I was like, damn, he's moving. I guess he was sad too. I don't really remember. Yeah, he ended up moving in 8th grade, and then me and him tried to stay like in contact. We kind of like talked a little bit, I guess, but we didn't really talk that much throughout 8th grade. We still hung out at times whenever he would visit me. And there's a truck. Okay, where was I? I'm sorry for the truck. It just decided to come during my story time. Thanks a lot. But so we kind of talked during 8th grade, but then 9th grade came along, and then that's when we started getting like kind of closer again. So he ended up being in my quince, because I had my quinceañera in 2014, and I was in 9th grade at the time, and so I wanted him to be one of my like chambelanes, and I had to like convince him too. Like, I really wanted in my quince. I had to like convince him to be in my quince, and so he ended up being in my quince. That was so much fun. We hung out like a lot more since, you know, I had quince practices, and me and him hung out a lot more. We got more closer. It was so much fun. And then my quince came along, and then it was very fun. It was very fun. And he's a pretty good dancer, by the way. He's gonna hate me for saying that, but he's a pretty good dancer. After that, you know, like, we kind of not really saw each other again, and we still talk sometimes. And then, you know, like, moving on to 10th, 11th, we kind of talked a little. We started hanging out a little bit. I would invite him to like family parties or whatever, and yeah, so now to this day we are best friends. Like, we are very close. Like we are like legit like best friends. Like, he is my homie. He's a real one to me. He's always been a real one to me. He will always be a real one to me. He will always be my best friend. He's not going anywhere. He's my best friend. Roberto, I'm talking to you. When you watch this, me and him always talk about this story to other people, and we just think it's like pretty funny, and like I think it's like really hilarious how that ended up happening. Like what do you guys think? Like, was that like faith or whatever, like, for us to be like best friends like for a very long time? Because like literally we went to like a different school together and another different school together, and we ended up being, you know, best friends. And I've known him since 6th grade. But then we got closer in 7th grade, and now we're both freshmen in college, and we're going to the same college together. We hang out still like every time, because I have classes on Mondays and Wednesdays. He also does as well, and we hang out. And yeah, so that is the story of how I followed my best friend. So now you guys get that concept, why I title that, because he said I followed him, which I didn't. He said that to me a couple of weeks ago. I was like, don't even say that. Whatever, yeah, I followed you, whatever. Tell my parents that, because they end up following you, because I follow them. My parents followed you because we moved. I am with them. I am living with my parents, so they followed you. To me, I see that as like it was meant to be. like me and him were meant to be best friends. Like I see it as like God put me and him together. That's how I see it. And so he will always be my best friend. He's always gonna be. He is my buddy. I love him. I have so much love for him. He knows so much about me. I know about him. It's just, yeah. So yeah, this is the story. I already said that, but this is the story of when I felt best friend, and now to this day we're still best friends. And if you guys ever want like a video with him, let me know. I don't know if he's gonna be down for that, but I will have to convince him. I always end up convincing him, by the way. So yeah. Thanks for watching, guys. Give this a thumbs up if you haven't already. Subscribe to my channel. I will try to be posting every Thursday, even though I posted Friday and then I posted on Wednesday. Is because my birthday was on a Thursday and I was gonna vlog that day. I didn't want to have time to edit, so. And then I edited my last video on a Thursday and I didn't get to post it that day, so I posted on Friday. But I'm gonna try to post on Thursdays, if not Fridays, I guess. And let me know if you guys are cool with that. And thank you for watching. Hope you guys are having a great day by the time I post this. And yeah, and shout out to you, Roberto. Love you, dude. I know you're gonna be watching this. So yeah, thanks for watching, and yeah, bye.